What's up, y'all? How we doing? My name's Roy. And this is Relentless Roy's Intuitive Tarot. Thank you all for showing up, showing out. It's been a couple days. So maybe the energy will be a little bit differently. We'll see how it goes. Just doing a small shuffle here. Let's clear the energy. Let's clear some of this energy here, yeah. Okay. One more for good luck, right? Yeah. Alrighty. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. Sweet. So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Archangels, Ascended Masters, Ancestors, and past all loved ones of peace, love, and light, come through, please, as above, so below, as within, so without. Give us the good, the bad, the ugly, the ups, the downs, the lefts, the rights, who, what, when, where, how, and why, please. There you go, you guys can see me a little bit better, huh? Thank you, Holy Spirit. World. That's Capricorn energy, right? Cycle completed of some sort. We got the fixed signs, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. There's some kind of with the world card coming out. We got a celebration or job well done? Mission accomplished? Maybe like a group, this could be like a group effort. Or like Now all things can come together, right? This is the first card out, so it's walking through into a new beginning, right? The world. Tell us more, Spirit. Please. Ooh, okay, here we go. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. So that would be the world and a Knight of Wands, fire sign. Knight of Wands is somebody full of desire and Knight of Wands is looking at Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. Headed in that direction. Tell us more, Spirit. Oh boy. King of Cups just made an appearance. Where are you going? You sit right there. Golly. You guys see that? What in the world? King of Cups made an appearance. Alright, Spirit, that's too many. So you got another storyline coming out here. Yeah. I don't know. Yada, 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 right? Tell us more, Spirit. Pick it up. Ooh, look who popped out. The Chariot. Chariot, Cancer energy. Cancer. Right, so the world, Knight of Wands, Chariot. So we got two cards, High Arcana, and then we got a Knight of Wands. In between. Knight of Wands is fire, desire. It's a knight. So they have their role as a knight. They kind of go out, seek after what they are looking for, or whatever. Like the king or the queen would call upon them to, deliver or something. If you wanted to say that. So we get what, a fire sign, the world. completion of a cycle. Knight of Wands wants a piece of it, and then with the Chariot, that's not quite though. Chariot's Cancer, so does even then though. So completion of a cycle. The Knight of Wands is the fire sign, right? With the Chariot. So we have fire and then we have water. Fire and water. Chariot, you know, is you are with the Chariot energy here. Chariot. You're whoever we're speaking of, possibly a fire sign here. You're seen to have good qualities. You know, you're well deserved or whatever. How would you? You have skill. You know, you Chariot. You know, you're moving forward. Future's looking bright. You gotta wear shades, right? Doing all right, getting good grades. Future's so bright. Gotta wear shades. Gotta wear shades. Excuse me. That's what it's looking like. Could be like this Knight of Wands is going after, you know, the desired goal. And with the Chariot here, it's like they're achieving, you know, it's really spirit. With the, you know, the Chariot is looking right at you. The Knight of Wands is going towards their, you know, let's call it the finish line, right? But you look good doing it, right? Cancer, Capricorn is the world, right? Knight of Wands is passion and desire, and then the Chariot is, you know, setting out. It's almost like you're achieving victory here. Static, my attic on Channel Z. Static, static, on Channel Z. Okay, what do we got, Spirit? We got Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay, so we're walking away from tension. We don't want to fight about it. We let it go, right? What is it that we let go? Ace of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Cups. Interesting. So the world is, that's the finish line, right? Knight of Wands is going hard and fast to achieve his goals. And he put his heart and soul into it. And he worked really hard. You know, so he's looks to me as this Knight of Wands is putting on the full armor of God and walking out the door every day. Kind of like to achieve to whatever his goal is. Right? And Knight of Wands in reverse is like we're going to put down our ego. We don't want to argue. We don't want to fight about it. So it looks like we're headed in the direction that we're comfortable in and we see our goal set. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, this would be, I feel like this is manipulation. This is lies. But I just dropped it and landed on the Chariot, the Nine of Wands. So we're done with this. The manipulation, the lies, the arguing, the fighting. Right? We're not doing that. We're on a different timeline now, right? But what we are here for, bingo, peace, love, and happiness. Straight from the hand of the Most High, from Spirit Himself, wants to give you blessings and love and compassion, everything that your heart desires. That's beautiful, Spirit. Thank you. Page of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. Right, so that's definitely we're starting something new. This could be with the Page of Wands. Could be somebody who's in like, because we have the Knight of Wands out here. And then we have the Page of Wands. So we have this Knight of Wands could be not sure. I'm not quite sure. Oh man, so anything you Page of Wands. This Knight of Wands could have a message. They might want to say something. There could be a message that needs to get out. Or there could be, feelings or like the Knight looks like they're going after their goal and trying to get to the finish line. I'll take him. Devil in reverse. Right? Devil, I believe. So the world is Capricorn. The devil is also Capricorn. Interesting. Right? But with this card, the devil's in reverse, okay? Okay, so that's with the devil in reverse, we're taking back responsibility. We're taking back what is, what was once ours. We lost it. We gave into temptation, right? That's over with. We're done with the devil. It's the reverse. Right after that, though, after that, we got the Five of Swords. Landing under the Knight of Wands. Okay, so the World is a good card. The Devil in Reverse is giving up. What's holding you back. Ooh, shit. Wow. What a day, guys. What a day. Let me tell you. I got stuff flying off the walls over here. I got some funky energy going up in here. Notebooks flying. Light fell off the wall. Five of Swords is like at all costs. Like they want to fight. What else? Tell us more, Spirit. Please and thank you. Okay, we got the Lovers. Under the Chariot. Step beyond. So I gotta like open up my mind here. I should have grounded a little bit better before I started this read because the World is Capricorn energy. So is the Devil. Okay, they're both right. What? So let's see. That would be okay. So I'm sensing we have some fire sign energy out here. And Knight of Wands is looking at the World. They don't see the Chariot. There's no conflict. There's no manipulation. But there's nothing. There's all that we have is love. Okay. The Devil in Reverse is giving up our toxic ways, taking back what we lost, or taking on the daily, our responsibilities, right? Basically, getting back on the wagon or something, right? Devil Reverse. With the Five of Swords, though, why was I thinking fire? That is. So with the Five of Swords, they're the Lovers of the Chariot. Lovers, that's Gemini energy, right? So we got Swords, then we got the Lovers, Gemini. Spirit, what are you trying to tell me, buddy? Archangel Raphael, Tree of Life. Here we have the Tree of Knowledge of Good and Evil. Part of the Chariot. Right? So the Chariot, Cancer energy, under the law, or is seeing fire, air, water. The world and the devil is Capricorn. It's almost like at all costs. We're gonna. The Knight of Wands is headed for the world. Chariot is here. Avoiding manipulation. We don't want to fight. We want peace, love, and happiness. Devil reverses. We gave up our vices. We don't participate in demon time. We're all set, right? Five of Swords. In this case, with the Knight of Wands, I want to say like, oh, this is bad, but it's almost like we're fighting at all, like whatever it takes to beat the devil. Okay, with the Five of Swords. Under the Knight of Wands, this passionate desire, this will to achieve victory. We have the devil in reverse out of the world, so it's like we're too busy focusing on our goal that's set, the world, the finish line. The devil is in reverse. We don't want no part. We don't want to mess with the devil or anything he's got, he's involved with. We're willing to fight whatever it takes to get to the finish line. Right? Like, we're not going to get involved in silly games, right? And what? By doing that, Archangel Raphael, poof. See how he, like, poof, he came out of the clouds? Right? That's the Most High. That's the sun right there. It's the Most High. Then we have Archangel Raphael. Okay? One of many archangels who protects the Tree of Life. Right? And that's, this is the masculine energy, Tree of Life. This is the feminine energy. This is the Tree of Knowledge of Good and Evil. The Lovers. Gemini. Under Cancer. So by going after your goals and fighting, against the principalities of darkness, let's just call them, right? New doors are opening up for you. That's how I'm seeing it. There's new opportunities here. Right? So we got the Devil reverse, Five of Swords, the Lovers, to Temperance. Sagittarius energy under the Nine of Wands. Right? So that's right. Sagittarius. Oh, look, we have a Page of Swords in the reverse. Uh-oh, under the Ace of Swords in reverse. So we have somebody who's still out here running around trying to run amok. Right? We got somebody that's still trying to run amok, you know what I'm saying? Why am I talking to myself? But yeah, this Page of Swords is out here stirring up trouble. Uh, Trying to sow. This Page of Swords is running around sowing seeds of negativity, disruption. Uh, this with the Page of Swords in reverse. It's like they've they've taken it upon themselves to create havoc, to cause problems, whatever. It's in the upright they're worried, they're concerned, they're going for a brisk walk, right? They're kind of keeping an eye on things, but in reverse, this has turned into like self-righteousness. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go and cause problems, spy, you know, create havoc in someone's life. Page of Swords in reverse under the Ace of Swords. They're trying to pull people in the wrong direction. Temperance is moderation. You're keeping you cool. That's Archangel Michael, right? So we have Archangel Raphael, we have Archangel Michael out here. These guys, one of the last readings I did, these two were out here, right? And the Nine of Wands reverses. We're not going to fight about it. We're all set. We're avoiding the manipulation and the lies, and we're looking for our Ace of Cups. Spirit wants to give it to us. We told the devil to hit the road, and we're willing to fight for our right to party, okay? But no, we're not going to party. We're saying when we see the devil, we throw out our Five of Swords, and we're just like, yo, back up. You know what I'm saying? So when we fought back against the devil, that opened up a door, not only to our Chariot, but to our Lover's energy, Cancer and Gemini. Water sign, Cancer, air sign, Gemini, right? Temperance, that's Sagittarius. Ace of Swords reversed with the Page of Swords. That's just like, that's a setup. Ace of Swords reversed is manipulation, lies, even like coercion. Like you have a strong mind that can be manipulated, right? Something like that. Then with the Page of Swords in reverse, that's like somebody trying to, they call you and say, "Hey, I'm downtown. I need help. Come and say, I need your help. Come save me." Right? And you go, "Oh, what happened?" They go, "Hurry up. Don't worry about it. Hurry up." Right? So you throw your jacket on, you throw your boots, your pants, your boots and pants, your pants and boots, whatever. You run out the door, you jump in your car, or say you just run downtown, whatever. And when you get there, it's an Ace of Swords reverse with the Page of Sword reverse. It's a setup. There's like a bunch of whatever. Or you run down there and you get caught up, or it's a setup, you know. It's weird. Honestly, I just thought I heard sirens. You know what I mean? Hey, hurry up! Run, I need your help. Come downtown quick. You run down there, and it's like you're about to, you know, get in some serious trouble or something like that. You're right with the Ace of Swords. That's like, you know, that to me that would be like somebody planning on setting someone up, right? You know, with the Page of Swords, that's somebody, you know, in the act. Page of Swords would call you up and say, "Hey, you know, I need your help." You know, like they're not going to tell you that they're, you know, they're not going to tell you that what they've been involved in, what they got themselves into, or who they're with, or what they're doing. They got screwed. They got set up or whatever. So then they say to you, they go, "Hey," because they need. Oh, excuse me. I'm surprised the Hangman hasn't come out yet. Hangman, right? Sure he will. They need you to show up so that you take the fall. That you take the whatever. I don't want to go into too much detail about that. But if you get what I'm saying, they were manipulated. The Ace of Swords in reverse. They were manipulated. It has nothing to do with you or collective or I, right? But now that they're, you know, messed up, whatever this is, they want to come and say, "Hey, come have some, like, come have, you know, let's go out to eat. I need to talk to you." They're trying to come up with a plan to set you up because you've made an effort to go towards your goal to cross the finish line. You know, and you're working hard with the chariot energy. You don't want to fight anybody. You don't want to argue about it. You want your Ace of Cups. You're the only thing you're willing to fight about, Five of Swords, is the devil, and that's in reverse. So even that in reverse, you're still fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like at all costs, you're saying, "No, devil, I'm not playing with you." When you do that, you show up every day. The heavens above, right? Glory be to God. The Archangel Raphael says, "Hey, buddy, let me tell you, I got something for you." The lovers. Right after that, Archangel Michael says, "Hey, while you're at it, let's be cool, calm, collected. We're gonna moderate. We're gonna accommodate. We're gonna work together." And you can see he's holding two cups. So you got the lovers, then you got temperance. You know what I'm saying? So think of the act like the two of cups, but it's not quite. It's the lovers and temperance working together. But that's got somebody all ticked off. And they want to they want to create havoc in someone's life. Tell us more, Spirit. Please. Thank you so much, Spirit. Wow. This one floor hit the ground. Nine of Cups. Under the Ace of Cups. So I feel like with that flying out, that's that energy in the Page of Swords. That's what they're after. They don't want you to be happy. The Page of Swords, Ace of Swords, it's a funky energy. The Devil's in reverse, right? So Archangel Raphael and Michael are out here. So it's all pretty much good energy. You don't want nothing to do with the devil. you have the will and desire, but then you also have the compassion and strength. You know, you like, not only do you work or you do what you like, you not only do you do what you do, but you also like look good doing it. Kind of like you really put an effort into, you know, how you look and what you're doing, passion and desire, but also you have some emotion, you have like emotional balance. You know, you can work hard, get stuff done, but then you also have the other side of you is cool, calm, and collected. You know, is you got the balance between fire and water. You know, like right, like if one side gets too out of hand, the fire cranks up and it burns off the water, right? Creates steam and burns it off. Or if the fire gets out of hand, the water sprinkles a little mist on it and it puts the fire out. You know what I'm saying? The the equilibrium with fire and water balancing. You know, that's the energy that we have here. You know, and it's Nine of Wands, fire energy, Ace of Cups, water energy. See the balance? Knight of Wands to the Chariot, then the Nine of Wands, not the Knight, nine. And then you have skip the Ace of Swords because that's manipulation. That's like psycho, cuckoo. And then you have the Ace of Cups. See, it goes fire, water, fire, skip the air, the manipulation, the water. That's what screws us up. That's what the manipulation and the lies. You know what I mean? When you let the people get into your head, that's what screws up the flow. Otherwise, everything's flowing and moving in the right direction. It's only when this Ace of Swords, the manipulation, gets in the middle of stuff. That's when we get too much fire, we get too much water, you know what I'm saying? Right, and then we're fighting off the devil as much like we repent. I'll even go so far as we repent. We pray to God. That's why the devil's in reverse. We say, hell no. Get too old. That devil nonsense. By doing so, boom, under the chariot, keeping you cool, right, with the chariot and looking good while you're at it. Archangel Raphael shows up, Archangel Michael shows up, and they say, don't worry about this Page of Swords because he's a loser. This air sign is a friggin' loser. And he's his head is stuffed up his butt. Right? Bingo! I just got confirmation. And he's trying to make you miserable. Right? And trying to drive a wedge into what you have. He's just jealous. Air sign is jealous. Oh, shoot. What do we got here? It's that one. 7. Missed it. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so wrap it up with the Seven of Pentacles under the Devil. Let's see. Seven of Pentacles. We're all done. With just like it with the Five of Swords next to it. Where we repent. We balance. Between, we have the Archangels. We have an angel on this side. You get the devil on the other end. What we have, rather than a scales, we have a Five of Swords. Right? So you got the angel on this side and you got the devil on this side. But along with the devil in between it is the Five of Swords. Kind of like how this air sign wants to manipulate and lie, and get him to divide you and your connection. We take that and what do they call that? When I have a, trying to think. Friggin' alchemy? Yeah, that's the word. We alchemize. They try to drive a wedge. They try to divide and destroy. But we take that Ace of Wands, Page of Sword energy, we mold it up, take it, right? All that hate and anger, we alchemize it into a Five of Swords. And we tell that idiot and that idiot, hey, come back here again. Guess what you're going to get? Your butt kicked. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back. No, hit the road, Jack. Because we're done with the dough. We got a good balance on this. We've kind of figured them out. And we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is whatever we invested in the past is no longer, we don't need it. We don't want it. We don't want to invest in poor relationships. We don't want to invest in crummy jobs, right? We don't want to invest in low energy people. You know what I mean? People that are just sleazy. You know what I'm saying, right? We're not going to invest in that any longer. We said we're done with the devil. We don't want to fight. We don't want to manipulate. Even though we have a Page of Swords out here. Right, so yeah. Every time they throw or try to stab us in the back, we just take that energy and put it in our back pocket and we use it. Anytime the devil comes out, we alchemize that negative energy. And then we take it and we use it against the devil. Do you get what I'm saying? So every sword that they throw at you, every insult, every time they try to slander your name, in town, or they try to get involved in between your relationship, you know what I mean? Like, they try to get you fired from your job. This air sign, clear as day right here. Page of Sword in reverse. It's an air sign. Try to get you fired from work. Try to get involved in your friends, in the relationships you have. Calling people or whatever, telling people, oh, blah, blah, blah. Look at me, I'm a loser. Listen to what I have to say. Manipulate, lie, cheat, steal. Right? All because they don't want you to, this air sign doesn't want you to be happy. It's crazy. Go, if you're on a mission, dude, go save the world. Why, your mission is to attack people and hurt them? try to destroy. You know what I mean? Like, dude, if you got a mission, go do your friggin' mission, dude. Go, like, save the world. Go save, like, a cat out of a tree. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Help an old lady cross the street. Whatever. Hold the door. Next time you leave an establishment, hold the door for someone. Or you don't even do that because you're a loser. You want to attack and destroy, manipulate, and lie. Guess what? We're done doing that, dude. We're not going to invest in that crap. It's over, dude. You're a loser. There it is. Whoop, there it is. I know. Queen of Sword. Guess who? Jump right out, too, right after I called you a loser. That's an air sign. I wonder if you can guess who it is. And let's add up all the swords. Ace of Sword reverse, that's 1. 5 of Swords, that's 6. Page of Swords, 7. Queen of Swords, 8. 8 of Swords. No, well, it's not 8 of Swords, but it's 8 swords. That's how, like, that's, I wonder if, like, that's how many attempts that they've made to, like, ruin, you know what I'm saying? Like, every job that you've had in the last 5 years, they have made 8 attempts, you know, or every, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have made at least 8 attempts to ruin your life, try to destroy you, get you fired, right? Get in between your relationships with the lovers here. They want to ruin your relationship. They want you to use drugs. They want you to lose your job. They want to talk smack. They want to lie, cheat, and steal. Tell people bad things about you. Manipulate. Ace of Sword reverse. Manipulate and lie. Manipulate and lie. Manipulate and lie. 8 times. They want to keep going with it. They want to keep fucking arguing. They want to keep fighting. Looks like with the Queen of Swords reversed, they're ticked off. Flew out. The Queen of Swords like flew out. Not gonna lie, guys. I made some banana and like raisin muffins. They are so sweet and they are so good. I can't wait to bite this after I'm done with this reading. Anyway, hit the like button, hit the share, and subscribe, please. Relentless Roy's Intuitive Tarot. Alright, we got this Queen of Swords in reverse. Looks like this Queen of Swords is ticked off. We have, I see Gemini out here, and then if we add, and it looks like we have, I see Aquarius. So we got like a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius out here. Like in tandem. Like if an Aquarius and a Libra got on like a tandem bike, right? So like they can sniff each other's butts, and they're like the Aquarius is on the front, right, with the blinkers, or whatever, you know, like with the bell, bring, bring, and then you got the Libra on the back, and they're pedaling together on a tandem bike, going to Ron's Landing or something. They're gonna go to like the arcades together. This Aquarius and Libra. Hey guys, we're here. Look at us. Right? Hey, look at us. Like when they walk into like a place, everyone's like, ugh, what's wrong with that guy? You know what I mean? Like, he just looks like an idiot. I'm serious. I'm totally serious. Because while they are in reverse and we're fighting off the devil, you got this Queen of Swords. Like, the Page of Swords is in reverse. This is manipulation and lies. The Ace of Swords is in reverse. That's a setup. They're trying to manipulate. They want to screw up your head, tell lies, and look who it is. Queen of Swords in reverse. They're pissed because we don't want to play games with them. Okay, right? All right, Spirit, let's do this. Let's finish it off. Please. 5733. What do we got? Okay, we got 4 wands. 3 of wands. 5 of wands. Whoa. Check that out. Then we got the Emperor. Guess who's been hiding? Wow. 3 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So, Queen of Sword in reverse. Definitely Libra's out here. Like I said, Aquarius and Libra are on the bike together. And they can sniff each other's butt while they pedal down the road. They're gonna we all just hope they pedal off a cliff, right? just pedal right into the ocean. Just pedal right off a cliff. Because that's where you guys belong. Right? 4 wands under the Lovers, so you can see as all this is great, like uplifting, awesome energy, and then you have this one like stump, Ace of Swords. No, I don't like it. Right? And so then we go, okay, whatever. Spirit says, all right, here's your Ace of Cups. Deal with it. Like, you get your Ace of Cups, and the other guy can stay mad. Like, you want to pout? Go in the corner and pout, right? Go in your room and go pout. And then we have other things we're working on. We're repenting. We're fighting against the devil. Archangel Raphael and Archangel Michael are here, trying to smooth things over. We're growing. We're maturing. And then, boom, here comes the Page of Swords. Duh, I don't like it. This is stupid. What are you guys doing? I don't like that. And they're like trying to cause problems. Right? Meanwhile, you're just sitting there like, this dude's whack. You're sitting there like, yeah, I'm cool, dude. But we got this manipulator air sign, right? What the hell? I'm gonna go call somebody's. I'm gonna go call the police. I'm gonna call his work and get him fired from his job. Right? What a loser. Friggin' loser. I want to go call the police on somebody. Right? You're just sitting there like, dude, what the hell's the matter with you? What is wrong with you, dude? Seriously. You don't want to play. So his Queen of Swords is pissed. Meanwhile, we're getting recognized for With the Four of Wands under the Lovers, that's definitely a wedding. That's like a Four of Wands under the Lovers is. I'll just say it goes Chariot, the Lovers, Four of Wands. That's like bow chicka wow wow. Like I don't know if you guys know what that is. Bow chicka wow wow. Like that's being recognized. That's a party. That's a celebration. It could be a wedding. It could be a house. The Lovers, so Chariot, Lovers, Four of Wands. That's beautiful, right? Gorgeous, right? Then we have Three of Wands. So yeah, we, as a couple or together, or right, it will be good. But then we also need to focus on our right. So the couple thing is great, everything, but we also need to focus on what we do. Being with someone is definitely, when you have a relationship, you work together, you help each other out, you love one another, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying, you comfort one another. But then you still have to be you. You still have to hold the fort down, make stuff happen. Still got to be a go getter. When you get into a relationship, that doesn't mean stop everything that you do and be like stuck to the other person. You're still gonna be you, and they're still gonna be them, but you love one another. Boy, oh boy, that's got them ticked because they go, "What?" like as if we were in high school, as if we were in like middle school. These guys are like, "What the hell?" Like they wanna. They're all corrupted. They're all like their brain is like they have rot brain. They are possessed. Like like their ego is taken over, right? Trying to get as many people involved to cause wreak havoc, destroy, and like just what I mean. Like when they create enough commotion, right? When they create a problem here, and then they create a problem. Like they create a problem at your work, then they create a problem at your home, then they create a problem with your relationships, then they create a problem with the police, then they create a problem at the library. You know what I mean? So everywhere you go, people are looking at you sideways, and it turns into like a whirlwind where everyone's saying like, "What the hell?" We want to beat this guy up. Call the police. Get him locked up. Kick him out. That's what the scumbag Libra. That's what he does. Queen of Swords in reverse. You're a scumbag, Libra. Dude, get a life. Get a grip. You're a loser. You're a loser. The Empress is not out here, but the Emperor is here. To the upright.